This here is an example of your systems theory. A young girl's interaction with her family, community, school, and church all have impact on her development and growth. Okay, so this right here is your ecological systems theory according to Urie, Bronfenbrenner. Okay, so that's your EST, ecological systems theory. Now, according to him, there are different parts, different systems that would influence the development of a child. No? So meron kang iba-ibang systems dito. The first is your microsystem. So unang-unang yung microsystem. This is the system closest to the person and the one in which they have direct contact. So some examples of your microsystems, part of your microsystem would be your house, your school, and of course, your church. No? Your church will sometimes often be part of your microsystem. Your microsystem, of course, would include your family. Okay, so these are some influences in our environment that have direct contact with us. That's your microsystem. Now, the second type of system, according to this theory, is the mesosystem. When you say mesosystem, this is the interactions between the different parts of your microsystem. So remember your microsystem, the church, the school, your house. If they have interactions, then you'd call that your mesosystem. Okay, so these are the mesosystems, parts of your mesosystem: the family, the classroom, the peer group, and your religious setting. Okay, so sometimes it can be beneficial, it can be good to or for the development of the child if they have harmonious relationship. No, pag may harmonious relationship yung family mo, yung school mo, yung religion mo, your peer group, then it can bring forth positive influences on the development of the child. Pag hindi naman, of course, that is going to affect the child negatively. Now, the next type of system that you have is your Exo System. This is a setting that does not involve the person as an active participant, but still affects them. So that's your Exo. Exo means outside, no? So Exo System. It does not involve you as an active participant, but it also can affect you. So, for example, is ikaw itong bata, and these have something to do with your parents. For example, one of your parents is an OFW. Okay, it has not something to do with you. You do not plan, or you do not participate actively, but of course it can greatly affect your development as a child. No, pag wala yung isa sa mga parents mo, iba din yung development mo as compared to someone who has both parents at home. No, so yan yung Exo System. It has nothing to do with you as an active participant, but of course it would greatly affect you. Okay, pag ngayon in the times of the pandemic, pag nawala ng trabaho yung nanay, yung tatay, for example, iba yung magiging situation ng bata as for someone who still have parents na continuously ay nag-work during the pandemic. Now, the macro system, macro of course means big, the bigger system. This is the cultural environment in which the person lives and all other systems that affect them. Okay, so this is your society na as a whole, no? Bigger part of your society. Your macro system here can include your political philosophy, so politics, economic patterns, social conditions, cultural values, and national customs. So for example, iba yung development ng isang bata na galing sa Amerika as compared sa isang bata na galing sa Africa or galing sa isang third world country, for example. That's your macro system. As for your chrono system, this is the last part. This is the dimension of time in relation to a person's development. So chrono, of course, means time. So depende sa age, no? Time and age kung saan ka lumaki, iba din yung development mo. When you compare you and your grandparents, for example, iba yung values nila, iba yung development nila sa atin. Because of course, the time when they grew up is different from the time when we grow up. Okay, so say you have two kids. One kid is still young, no? For example, 5 years old, yung isa mong kid ay grown up na at namatay yung isa sa mga parents. Okay, so iba yung magiging development, magiging epekto sa isang bata na younger than someone who is already in his teenage years. Okay? So iba din yung magiging development ng isang bata na nasa giyera. For example, taga-Afghanistan yung bata, no? The time of war, iba yung development nila. So depende sa time na kung saan yung bata. Iba din yun yung development ng mga anak natin ngayon, di ba? Iba din yung system nila. They are so glued to their devices, okay, because of the time where they are born, when they are raised. Okay, so iba sa time natin. Sa time natin, TV lang tayo, at yung TV natin ay malalaking TV pa. Ngayon may TV pero LED na, LCD na, no, yung flat screen na, plasma TV na. Dati wala tayong masyadong gadgets, sila glued na sa kanilang gadgets. Okay, so yun yung mga different systems, no? You have your micro system. This one would directly influence you, your school, your family, your religion, your peer groups. You also have the meso system, the interaction between these micro systems. You have your exo system, that something that is not involving you as an active participant, but it would also, or it might also affect you. You also have your macro system, your society as a whole, and of course you have your chrono system, the time when you were born. Okay, so yung hinahanap natin there was letter C. It's all systems theory na, combination of all systems. That was just a clip of our discussion for final coaching for professional education. If you'd like to join us, and if you'd like to have your own copy of these materials, to download the videos and all the rest of the materials that we're using, the PowerPoint presentation, and also, of course, our explanations, please join us and become a member of Gurong Pinoy. You can still join us if you will be taking the LET this September. Pwede pa po kayong humabol. All the materials are found in our Gurong Pinoy teams. You can still easily download all the materials even if you are going to join us late. And of course, if you will be taking the LET in January, March, June, or September of next year, we are going to open our newest team, which is Team Piaget. So please join us, and of course, send us a message through our Facebook page so that we can easily answer all the questions that you may have. Maraming salamat. This has been Coach Mek, and of course, I will be looking forward to you becoming a member of our Gurong Pinoy teams. Thank you.